Hello everyone, welcome. It's nice to see so many people here in person. There's lots of people watching on live stream. Hello to all of you. There will be people watching on demand. You can't vote or enter any competitions or anything. I've watched Britain's Got Talent. I know how it works. But thank you all for coming here. Just a quick intro. My name's Matt Simpson. I'm the Managing Director at Candy Space. For those of you who don't know Candy Space, we design, build and optimize digital products on behalf of our clients, which includes some of you guys, ITV. We work with Global Media, with NBC Universal, with Mazda, with Rolls-Royce. So businesses across lots of different sectors, but usually are united by the fact that they're going through massive digital transformation, and their digital products are at the center of that. Why are we here? This is the level of existential questions we're going to be answering today. I think the reason we're here is that when I looked at the attendee list, both everyone here, everyone joining on the live stream, the vast majority of you are working for businesses that have been around for a long time, and in the not too distant past, the digital products for those businesses were essentially there to support or promote whatever the core business model was. So they were essentially glorified brochures that would promote a TV channel or a radio station or a magazine or a newspaper. Obviously, that era is gone and dead. And now most of the businesses I think you work for, the digital products are either the core business model or certainly a significant part of that. And that comes with new challenges. So, they are the growth engines of the business. They are the place where customer loyalty, retention, and revenue is fought out across your apps, across your websites, across your digital estate. By way of example, so The Sun used to sell nearly 5 million copies of their newspaper a day in the 90s. Today, it's more like 500,000, but they reach over 28 million people a month through their digital platforms. ITV, digital revenues in 2024, 556 million, up 12% versus the year before. That's doubled since 2019. Candy Space can't take all the credit for that, but played a little part in that. But that's compared to a 20% decline in linear ad revenues over the same period. So yeah, ITVX clearly critical to the existence of ITV. The Economist, 66% of the total subscriber base is now digital only. That's up from 44% in 2021. Print circulation has halved over that same period, and now 85% of new subscriptions are digital. So clearly digital products at the heart of driving growth, driving commercials for businesses. But it's not just from a commercial perspective. I think it also relates to brand. Again, in the not too distant past, brand was a promise that was delivered through glossy advertising. It was really easy, right? You shoot a guy taking off his jeans in a laundrette, or some horses surfing, or a cute puppy running around covered in toilet paper. Apologies for any Gen Z, they won't get any of those references. Double apology to any ex-ad agency creative directors in the room. It obviously isn't that easy. But things are different now. What is your brand? Your brand is essentially, or the perception of your brand, is the sum of all the experiences that each individual customer is having with your business, and typically that's largely through digital channels. So if your app or your website is slow, unresponsive, crashes all the time, has poor user journeys and navigation's all over the place, that is affecting and eroding your brand perception all of the time. So you are judged on that in real time every day, and customers now are ruthless. Like, if they are not being delivered the quality of experience that they're getting from best in class apps and websites, so if they're not getting an Uber or a Airbnb or a Spotify type experience, they will just go somewhere else, and there's plenty of evidence to support that. So your digital products are critical to growth, to revenue, to brand, and I think existentially to all of your businesses. But that creates a challenge because it requires a shift in mindsets, in culture, in operations, in processes in the business, and that's hard. Like, many of your businesses have been around for many years. It's hard to shift to that product-centric sort of view. So that is what we're here to discuss today. So the first panel is going to focus exactly on that. So what does it mean for a business to be product-led? How do you make an organization mindset change from delivering one-off projects to continually evolving a single product? How can product leaders align traditionally siloed departments, so marketing, sales, engineering, around a single product vision? How do you foster a culture of rapid experimentation and learning? How do you measure product success beyond surface level vanity metrics? So all that is about to come. This is a point where I'm contractually obliged to talk about AI. We're not allowed to put on an event unless we do that. So I get slightly mocked for my view on AI, but I read a lot of Karl Marx at university. So my view is that AI is an incredible force for good that can release us from the tyranny of labour, that will move into this new realm where we're no longer in alienation. We move to an area of freedom, like the humanity can thrive in culture and artistic pursuits, and intellectually and scientifically, humanity is going to flourish. I have to confess, I've never seen Terminator 2 Judgment Day, and someone told me if I watched that, I'd think the exact opposite. Karl Marx or Arnold Schwarzenegger, it's hard to know which side to place your bets. But importantly for this panel, we're going to talk about the evolving role of product teams and how AI is transforming that. What are the tools, what are the skills, what are the roles within a product team that are going to deliver success for your business in the future? So what are those core skills? How's that going to change? How are product teams using AI at the moment, and how's that going to evolve? What new skills are essential for product teams? So prompt engineering, data ethics, behavioral psychology. And finally, after all that, I'm going to be having a fireside chat with Deep Bagchi. So Deep was formerly the Chief Product Officer at ITV, and before that, The Economist. He's now at CNBC International. And yeah, I think some really good experiences, again, of long-standing businesses transforming to a more product-centric view. So hopefully lots of interest for everyone here, hopefully lots of questions. And I think at that point, we will move to the first panel. So Rosie, one of our senior product consultants from Candy Space, is going to lead that. All yours, Rosie.